Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amelia and here on this channel we talk about writing, journaling, and scrapbooking to help you curate a life that you love. It has been a minute since I have made a scrapbook spread. I think the last one was the Pisces spread, I can't really remember. And that was probably back in like March-ish. If I've made a scrapbook spread since then, I have forgotten about it. But essentially I took a break kind of from scrapbooking and art journaling, as well as just a break through the channel in general, and I'm really trying to pick that back up again as best as I can. And so for today we are doing a scrapbook spread that has nothing to do with series or zodiac signs. It's just something I wanted to do to get back in the groove of creating art and just kind of doing something that I really love, because I haven't been giving attention to it in the past like a few months. So of course, before we get into this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you like this art journaling content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to know more journaling tips and art journaling things like this. And I think that's everything, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, and we're back to another voiceover, another scrapbook video. I have not done this in a long time, as I've already said. But I'm doing this voiceover about a day or two, I think, after I made this spread, so I'm still reflecting on like, wow, it's been a long time since I did this, and I kind of forget how I did it before. As in, like, what do I talk about? What do I do? I don't know. It's all a mystery. Well, anyway, I started out with this really pretty like wedding type of paper as a background paper, and the reason for this was because it worked really well with the tissue paper, which you can kind of see on the right hand side there, which inspired this entire spread. The tissue paper I used for a bridal shower when I gave a gift to the bride, and I had some tissue paper left over, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna use it. And as you can see on the screen right now, I'm shuffling through this like ephemera junk journal type stuff. I got this little package, as well as a couple others, from Joann Fabrics, but I will leave links to them down in the description box below, as I do with most of the products I use in the video. Whatever I can link, I link. The tissue paper, I will see if I can link it. I got it from Target, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I assume I will, but if I can't, that's where I got it. But you could probably get very similar tissue paper from like Walmart, the dollar store, just like wherever. Sorry, I'm also very sniffly. Allergies are getting the best of me, so if you just hear me sniffle a lot, that is why. Aside from all of this, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time describing what I'm doing at the moment in the video, because the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory, just tearing things, putting them on the paper, etc., etc. I kind of wanted to discuss something that's on my mind right now, because it's just on my mind right now as I do my voiceover. So I was editing this video, and it was like maybe, I don't know, toward the tail end of editing, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my voiceover. And it was a few minutes before I actually started recording this voiceover that I got a message from my friend who I'm supposed to see this weekend, or was supposed to see this weekend, and she just told me that she tested positive for COVID. So I'm like kind of bummed actually, because I have been missing people. I have been wanting to hang out. I've been kind of reclusive recently, MIA online, reclusive to everybody around me. I don't know if it's because of the upcoming solar eclipse, which actually might be happening the day after I upload this. I don't really know. My uploading schedule is insane. But there's a lot happening in the cosmos, and aside from that, there's a lot happening in my actual life, and I just feel like simultaneously drained, and as well as like desperate to hang out with people, because I just haven't. I've just been staying at home, staying indoors, not enjoying when the weather is nice, not really doing anything substantial. It just kind of sucks. So I'm a little disappointed that I can't see her, but we will reschedule for May. And, you know, things work out the way they do for a reason, so I'm just going to trust the process. And, yeah, that's all I can do. So I'm using this gold marker. I think I got this one from Hobby Lobby. Maybe, I can't remember. But I'm using this metallic gold marker to write beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, or in the eye of the beholder. I don't remember if that's supposed to be plural or not, but okay, it's not supposed to be plural. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And then I will use my Pigma Micron pen to go over that in like a really fancy font. It's something I did for the Aquarius spread, and I had actually done it for a totally separate art project beforehand, and I really liked it, and I just felt like it's very elegant, and I wanted to do it again here. Plus, I love this gold pen so stinking much. Like, I would marry this pen. It's just beautiful. I love gold metallic markers. I don't know why, but they just amaze me. Maybe it's like some childlike, I don't know, like fascination with them, but I whatever it is, I absolutely love them. So I am planning on using these more in upcoming spreads. As far as upcoming spreads go, I do want to finish that Harry Potter series that I kind of started. I made a Harry Potter spread not too long ago, and I would love to make a spread for every single Hogwarts house because I have everything. I saved up all this stuff for that purpose, and I just haven't done it yet. So that's something I really want to do, but I also want to start a new series in general, and I don't know if I want it to be like a spiritual series or just an artistic series. I have no clue. So I'm actually going to give you guys some options. Do you want to see a like spiritual series, maybe following the tarot, maybe following like witchy aesthetics, as far as like scrapbooking goes? Or would you rather see like home decor, like inspired things? Because those are the two series that I'm kind of considering. And by home decor, I mean I'll make like a minimalist spread and a maximalist spread, a vintage spread, etc. And I'll just kind of use like home aesthetics to kind of guide that process. So those are the two I want to do. I just don't know which one I want to do first. I do know that a lot of people are really liking my spiritual content on here, so I've been trying to come up with more spiritual journaling type of videos, but those are going to be more chatty videos, and so if you don't want too much spiritual content, I can always do the home decor stuff first, and then we'll switch. Just kind of like keeping an open mind about how I want to do this, keeping my options out there and available. I mean, I could do like back and forth and like mix it up a little bit, but I feel like I like to categorize things in my brain, so I don't know if that's the best way to play it, but we could do that too. As far as other content goes on my channel, I do want to pick up that chakra videos series again. I know I'm not pronouncing that the proper way. I believe it's pronounced chakras or something, but it feels weird for me to use an accent on it or to say it. I know that's the appropriate wording though, and I apologize if I continue to call it chakras because that's not the pronunciation. And there's a lot of different methods of learning about chakras, but it's something that I think that I will try to link resources to in my videos, but in the end I would love to continue that series and create journal prompts based on the Western 7 chakra idea system. So I don't know, that's another option too, but we'll see what happens. I am trying not to get too rigid in how I approach my journaling and my content on here because I feel like when it's more rigid, I tend to take too many breaks. But we're coming up to the end of this spread. I think I'm going to be using stamps. I can't remember how I edited this. Yeah, I'm gonna start using my stamp collection. So I bought these stamps, I think at Michael's, though it could have been Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. I'll have to check the brand and then I'll link it down below as I do with everything else. Those sunflower stickers cannot be linked because I got those at a thrift store. So those I don't think I can link, but I will try to link these stamps, for example, because I did get them at some craft store somewhere. I just don't remember which one as I'm talking about it, but I'll look that up before I post the video, and you guys can look that up in the description box. But once we're finished with these stamps, we'll go ahead and have a few more thoughts, and then we'll get to the final flip through, so I'll see you over there. Alright, and that was the making of this spring-like Beauties in the Eye of the Beholder spread. Honestly, I didn't really have a theme in mind when going forward with this particular spread. I saw this tissue paper, which I purchased for my friend's bridal shower, and I had some left over, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this tissue paper in a spread, and I had no idea what the theme was going to be. Originally, I thought it was going to be like a wedding theme, but I'm actually kind of happy with how it turned out. It's just a very simple themed scrapbooking spread, but it really helped me to connect to my creativity, and I feel like I've been stuck in the past few months between knowing what's okay to do and what's not. I know that sounds kind of strange, but like knowing what deserves my energy and what doesn't deserve my energy. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about my books and authorship, thinking about my job, my family, my friends, and all creativity has kind of been thrown out the window. And that's not to say that my books aren't creative. I've mostly just been stressing about them rather than creating, so that's kind of where I'm going with this one. But I'm really happy that I took the time to create this scrapbook spread because it kind of made me feel like I'm not really in a rut. I thought I was, and I'm not. Moving forward, I would like to do more obscure spreads like this, but I think I would also like to start a new series, so you can definitely keep an eye out for that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the final flip through of this particular spread, the final look, so that way you guys can see exactly what I did. Here's some final thoughts, and I will catch you at the tail end of the video. Alright, and here is the final look at this spread. I think it's kind of sweet. It's spring-like, it's soft, it's elegant. I really do like it. It is a one-off spread, so it's not something that's going to be a series, not something I'm going to do a lot of, but I really appreciate these one, like, shot spread type of things, and I like the aesthetics of it. I think that since it was inspired by tissue paper, I think this is a pretty good outcome, and yeah, I don't really have much more to say other than I like it, and I would like to do more things like this very soon. Alright, and that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching today's video and for being with me throughout my scrapbooking processes. I really enjoy doing these little simple spreads like this, these one-off, just random, obscure aesthetic spreads. I don't know what it is about them, but it makes me very happy, and I really enjoy doing them. So if you want to see more stuff like this, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I think that's all I have for you. So without further ado, I will catch you next time.